Seat tonight. Let's get straight into the action. We want to give away a lot of money tonight, don't we, gang? Yeah, come on. Let's change somebody's life for the better. Let's meet our contestants. And tonight in seat number one, we have Laura Fitzgerald. Her and her husband both plan to propose to each other on the very same day. Chris Wall's combi broke down in the Moroccan desert, so he stayed with locals while it was all fixed up. Evie Hunter volunteered in a Vietnamese orphanage for children affected by Agent Orange. Stuart Dyer burned off green waste on a total fireban day. The CFA was called. By age 7, Dane Stern could name the capital city and every country's flag. How about that? When Caroline Beattie bumped into Paul McCartney on 7th Avenue, he stopped for a photo and a chat. Paul McCartney. Yeah. Hello, Laura, let's go. Hello, Laura Fitzgerald, how are you?
Excellent, how are you?
You're a police officer?
I am.
What rank?
Senior Constable.
Senior Constable
Yes.
Laura Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Of the Queensland Police?
Yes.
Does that mean we'll pay you any winnings in a brown paper bag?
I don't know about that.
Only that's the old days, Laura,
That's
isn't
the
it?
old days, yes.
That was when they had the Fitzgerald Inquiry.
Yes.
No relation?
No relation.
No relation. Troy is your husband. G'day, Troy.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
Excellent, thanks.
What do you do
yourself?
for a living, Troy?
Sales rep.
For?
A company in the building industry.
Come on, mate, give yourself your sales rep.
Corinthian doors.
What do you do?
Sell doors.
Sell doors. There
Yep.
you go. There's an opening there for somebody. That'll get a run on
funny.
Triple M. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Laura. Laura, tell me about this. This is a great story. I love this. You wanted to propose to Troy, is that right?
Yes.
And Troy wanted to propose to you. What happened?
Well, I just, thought, yeah, this is the guy. I'm not really a sit around and wait for it to happen kind of girl, so I thought, I'm just going to ask him myself. And we had a trip planned to go to Adelaide from Melbourne, and we went along, and we went walking along Glenelg Beach, and I thought, this will be a lovely spot. Lo and behold, Troy got down on one knee, and I thought, I think I know what's happening here. And yeah, he proposed to me. I started laughing, and I think he thought, well, what are you laughing for? You know what I'm trying to do here. And I said, no, I'll tell you why. Just keep going. So I let him propose first, and then I showed him a ring that I got for him. And then so we had planned it on the same day.
So you'd bought him a ring. You were going to
Yes,
actually
I
get
did.
down on bended
Yep.
knee, and
Yep.
he did first.
Mm-hmm.
And was his ring good enough, or?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, that's the way. What about your one? What did you have?
The one he gave me?
Yeah, no, the one. What about the one you were going to give him?
It was a two-tone gold ring. It was lovely.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's pretty handy, Troy. You know that's an emphatic yes when she's got a ring in her pocket as well.
Exactly.
Good stuff.
It's a sure thing.
As a result of that, you've been together for 10 years, married, and Jet is 6 and Asher is 4.
Yes.
Good on you. Well done, Laura. Let's win $1 million. You ready?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's play Hot Seat. Go.
Thank you.
$100. A succession of connected ideas is referred to by the common expression, what of thought? A, convoy. B, train. C, parade. D, relay.
I think I might lock in B.
Train in, correct, $100. 200. Which of these is the term for a rounded neckline of a T-shirt? A, crew. B, squad. C, gang. D, posse.
I might lock in B. Sorry, A. Lock in A.
I'm sorry, Laura, you said B and we're going to have to lock it. No, A's locked in and correct for $200. Crew neck shirt, rounded, V-neck, of course, lowers at the point at the front, $300. What is Australian media personality Molly Meldrum's real first name? A, John. B, Ian. C, Peter. D, Michael.
I think I know this one, but I'm not 100% sure.
10 seconds.
So I think I might pass on this one, Eddie.
Passing. See you, Laura.
Thanks, Eddie.
Catch you later. Bye. Hey, Chris, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Chris Walls
Thank you.
is a photographer, self-employed from Adelaide.
Yep.
He's 64 years of age. You know this one, do you?
I've got an idea.
All right, well, let's get out of the way and then I'll talk to you about your career. What is Australian media personality Molly Meldrum's real first name? John, Ian, Peter, Michael. Famously won $500,000 on this very show.
So that I think I'd like to lock in B, Ian.
Ian, Molly Meldrum is locked in and correct for $300. Tell me about your photographic career. What was your best photo?
I took Charles and Diana at the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, yeah? What was the frame? What did it look like?
I wasn't particularly good photograph, but I wasn't supposed to be there because I didn't have a media pass.
Ah,
But because I had a journalist pass, they said, oh, that's good enough, go through. That's
go
fine.
through. That was a little bit
Yeah.
slack in those days.
Yeah.
What year was that?
83, I think.
83. And what was the photo?
I was on the press box, shooting down with the long lens, just Charlton's Eye on the opera steps. But I mean, I could have had a grenade or a rocket launcher or anything in there. So Australian security, fantastic.
Yeah, well, it didn't matter. You had a camera, so that was all right.
I had a camera bag, but they didn't look at it or anything.
Fair enough. All right, Chris, let's go for $500.
Thank you very much.
In reference to agriculture, the abbreviation GMO is short for genetically modified what? A, option. B, organism. C, order. D, oddball.
Not option, not order. I'd like to lock in B again, please, organism.
Lock and B, organism. It's correct for 500. Thank you, Chris. We've got 11 questions to go for $1 million. We'll do it right after the break. Welcome back to the hot seat. 11 questions to go for the $1 million question. We've got Chris Walls, 64 years of age, photographer from Adelaide, self-employed, $1,000. Here it comes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in the 1982 film Conan the Barbarian and its 84 sequel, Conan the what? A, Annihilator. B, Demolisher. C, Destroyer. D, Eradicator.
I think I know, but I think I'm going to take a strategic pass.
Are you really?
Yes.
Do you know this?
Oh, pretty sure.
You sure?
Maybe.
Doesn't matter. See you later.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Chris. Hello, Evie Hunter.
Hello, how are you going?
Welcome, Evie, from Melbourne, Eastern Victoria, interior design student and working at Crate Expectations.
Yes.
What do you sell at Crate Expectations?
Bit of furniture, bit of clothing, bit of everything.
Hey, tell me about you worked in Vietnam at an orphanage with kids affected by Agent Orange.
Yes, that was pretty amazing. In year 11, we got selected to go over and just volunteer, help out in a school as well. Yeah.
What school are you at?
Loretto, Mandeville Hall.
Mandeville Hall. I know you did some great work.
Yeah. it was
Good on you. Well done, Evie. All right, good luck. Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in the 1982 film Conan the Barbarian and its 84 sequel Conan the what? Annihilator, Demolisher, Destroyer, Eradicator.
I really have no idea.
10 seconds. Need an answer. 7. What are you thinking?
I'm going to lock in C,
Lock in
Destroyer.
C. Conan the Destroyer is correct for $1,000. His first major Hollywood films, and that was followed by the 84 film The Terminator, of course. Went on to become the Californian governor. $1,500. Let's go, Evie. A famous piece for piano, Moonlight Sonata, was written by which composer? A, Tchaikovsky. B, Beethoven. C, Mozart. D, Schubert.
Oh, another one.
Can pass.
I might lock in A, Tchaikovsky.
Lock it in?
No, yeah, lock it in, Eddie.
You want to lock it in?
Yeah. No.
Nah, Evie, it was Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, yeah. Piano Sonata number 14 in C sharp minor, opus 27 number 2 is its real name. But there you go. It was given the name Moonlight Sonata after his death by a music critic who said it reminded him of moonlight reflecting off a lake at night. There you go. Evie, thanks very much.
Thank you
Well
very
done.
much,
Thanks for
Eddie.
playing. Hello, Stuart Dyer from Burwood in Victoria, an IT professional with IAG, 46 years of age. What do you do?
Software, middleware,
Yep.
infrastructure.
Alison's your wife of 20 years. Emily's 18, Alicia's 16, Kate 13. How are the kids going?
Very good.
Hey, Stuart, $1,500 question. You ready to go?
I am.
Let's go. In Beatrix Potter's The Tale of Peter Rabbit, Peter goes into whose garden? A, Mr. McGregor's. B, Mr. Smith's. C, Mr. Johnson's. D, Mr. McHenry's.
I have no idea.
Can pass. But you can have a crack. What do you reckon? Who sounds
Mr.
like
McGregor's,
Beatrix
Mr.
Potter's garden?
Smith's, Mr. Johnson's, Mr. McHenry's. McGregor's ringing a bell for some reason. Peter goes into the whose garden? Mr. McGregor's. I'm going to go lock in A.
Lock in A. In and correct for $1,500. Well done, Stuart. Let's take a break. We've got some big money. There's $250,000 to be won in the hot seat right after this. Welcome back. 8 questions to go. Let's see if we can win $250,000 with Stuart Dyer from Burwood in Victoria. This for $2,500. Which of these New Zealand cities is located on the country's North Island? A. Nelson, B. Hamilton, C. Dunedin, D. Christchurch.
So Dunedin is in the south. Christchurch. Nelson, Hamilton. I am going to lock in D. Christchurch.
Final answer?
Yes, lock in D.
Lock in D. Hamilton. Sorry about that, buddy. Stuart,
Thank you.
never mind.
Nice
Thanks,
to meet
mate. All the best. Hello, Dane.
Hey, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Dane Stern is from Dover Heights in New South Wales. Beautiful part of the world there. 30 years of age. Marketing data analyst with William Hill, the bookmaker.
Yeah.
So what's the odds of you winning $100,000, you reckon?
Well, some of my colleagues at work have put odds on me getting nothing at $1.10.
Yeah, okay. So
$1
that's
million.
favourite?
So that's the favourite. But with only 4 of us left, I think it's more likely now that I should actually win something.
No, you reckon?
Oh, hopefully.
Well, you're still going to answer the
Quite
questions.
a few more questions,
You've
though.
got 7 to go,
I'm
here,
confident.
pal. Tell me about this. You and your mate wrote fake Wikipedia articles about each other, where your friend wrote of you that you were Australia's only successful male stripper to enjoy mainstream success, which was, of course, made up, wasn't it?
Yeah, totally made up. Yeah.
Until you went for a job some years later, and
Well, we all wanted to see how long we could get these articles to stay up on Wikipedia before they were detected as hoaxes. And so I was Sydney's premier male stripper. We managed to get it up for 6 months, and my employer said, we just want to let you know we've seen this. We don't want to know whether it's true or not, but just letting you know that we're aware of it. I said, none of it's true. And they said, despite that, we decided to give you the job. So,
gave you the job, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Put that
in charge of organising the Christmas party. There you go. And Dane, what's your accent? South African, is it?
No, actually, I was born in Sydney. Both my parents were born in Sydney, but I went to school with a lot of South Africans, and I think I
Really?
picked up...
You picked up the South African accent from school in Sydney?
Yes, believe it or not.
There
I know,
you go.
It's shocking.
Who'd have thought?
I'm ashamed.
Marianne's your mum. Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
He's got a South African accent.
I do.
What can you do?
Fair enough. Dane, you ready for $2,500?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Here it comes. Rogue One is the title of a new film from which franchise? A. The Hunger Games, B. Harry Potter, C. Star Wars, D. James Bond.
I'm not so much of a movie buff, but given that there's still quite a few questions to go, I think I'm going to have to take a pass on this one.
Oh, okay. So we're going all shifty and strategic, are we?
Well, I actually don't know the answer.
Oh,
to
well, in
it.
that case, get out of
So-
here.
I'll see
There's
you
always
soon.
that. See you, Dave. See you, mate. That one works every time, Caroline. Caroline Beattie is from Brunswick, Eastern Victoria, Information Management Master's student at
Yes.
RMIT.
Yes.
So, went back to get your Masters?
Yes, went back to change of career.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
tell me what you're doing.
What I'm doing now?
And before?
Well, I was working for publishers and systems, working with librarians,
Yeah.
and now I'm going to be one.
And you're going to be one
A
yourself?
radical librarian.
Good on you, Caroline. I like that. A radical librarian,
Absolutely.
55 years of age. Jackie's your friend of 38 years. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm great.
How's she going to go?
Oh, awesome.
So, I'm tipping you've read a few books over the journey.
Yeah, librarianship's about lots more than books, but yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
What else other than books?
Information, databases,
Technology
systems,
these days, I suppose.
technology.
Yeah. Hey, Caroline, let's go. Rogue One is the title of a new film from which franchise? Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Star Wars, James Bond.
I honestly have no idea.
Rogue One.
I don't think it's Star Wars. Probably is. I'm leaning for no reason towards A or D.
6 seconds.
I am going to lock in A.
Hunger Games is locked in.
So everyone else knows the answer to this.
Hang on, no, before I give you the answer, is this true you organised a corporate quiz and treasure hunt that ran for weeks and culminated in a gathering where you revealed the answers? The answer to the last question was Gough Whitlam, the former Prime Minister of Australia, and you had arranged 90-year-old Gough Whitlam to appear himself?
As a surprise guest.
How
yes.
big was that when he
It
walked in the
was-
door?
there was a room of a couple of hundred librarians crying their eyes out
I can
and
imagine.
cheering and whistling, and
Yeah.
it was great. Yes,
And Gough would have been just magnificent.
he likes being the centre of attention.
He
yes.
does, and he was great
He
at
was
it too.
great.
Hey, Rogue One, unfortunately, is Star Wars. Yeah,
My son-in-law's going to be
a
very
Star
upset.
Wars story. It's a standalone film set in the Star Wars universe. It is set before the events of the original 77 Star Wars film. Carolyn, thanks very
Okay.
much. Good luck with everything you're doing. Bye-bye. Laura Fitzgerald.
I'm back.
Senior Counsel, no, what are your... Senior Counsel?
Yes,
Oh, I
yes.
just want to make sure I didn't want to get, I don't want to knock you down. Laura Fitzgerald, what department are you with Queensland Police?
I work in the intelligence office now. Yeah, I did 4 years in generals and 5 years in the tactical crime squad.
Yeah.
And now 5 years I've been in intel.
What do you do in intelligence? What sort of things?
So we're obviously involved in investigations of major incidents and major investigations, homicides and so forth. But other than that, we also analyse crime locally, what the problems are, and write assessments to give a bit of guidance and offer some strategies on how to deal with what's going on.
Trying to get some prevention before it all happens. Fair enough. Hey, Laura, $2,500. Good luck. Here we go. Which of these were a series of collectible discs sold in packets of Australian snack foods in the 1990s? A. Chicos, B. Tazos, C. Rollo, D. Pez.
Well, I haven't heard of it, but I think Rollos were lollies, same with Pez. And Chicos, well, they are just Chicos, I think. So I'm going to lock in B.
Which of these were a series of collectible discs sold in packets of Australian snack foods in the 90s?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just taking a guess, and I'm going to lock in B.
B. Tazos is correct for $2,500. The plastic discs were released in collectible editions such as Looney Tunes, Star Wars, Beyblades, and came in packets of chips. It doesn't matter. You got it. Well done. Worked it out. The rest were lollies, of course. So they weren't the collectibles. 5 questions to go for $50,000 right after the break in the hot seat. Welcome back to the hot seat. Laura Fitzgerald, the police officer from Queensland, ready to go. From Brisbane, in fact. $4,000 question. Good luck, Laura. Here it comes.
Thanks, Eddie.
In 2016, driver Max Verstappen became the youngest winner of a Formula One Grand Prix at what age? A 15, B 16, C 17, D 18. Max Verstappen.
I have absolutely no idea. I actually haven't heard of him. But
He's a beauty.
I'll-
2016, Max Verstappen. Formula One Grand Prix winner. What age?
Knowing.
10.
I'll lock in D.
Lock in D, 18. Makes sense, doesn't it? You have to be 18 to get a licence, don't you?
In some countries.
You can, but you can drive a bit younger, of course, in other countries, 16 years of age, and you can in motor racing races as well. But he was 18 for $4,000. Yeah, he was 18 years, 228 days. He was the youngest ever Formula One driver when he drove at the Australian Grand Prix in 2015, the son of former Formula One driver Jos Verstappen. And yeah, he's at Red Bull now and had a win. Fantastic performance alongside Daniel Ricciardo, the Australian boy. Laura,
Yeah.
we're 4 questions away from 50,000. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Here it comes. In the film Girl with a Pearl Earring, Scarlett Johansson plays a maid who models for which Dutch painter? A. Vermeer, B. Hals, C. Van Gogh, D. Rembrandt.
I haven't seen this film, Eddie. read the book either. So I'll be having another guess. Nationally remembering it was. I'm going to lock in C.
C?
Yes.
Dutch painter, lock it in.
Lock it in.
Wrong one. No, we
Yeah.
needed Vermeer.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The real painting is one of only about 35 works left by the 19th century master Jan Vermeer. The girl with a pearl earring. I'm sorry.
go.
Hey, Laura,
It's
good
all
luck
right.
with everything you're doing with
Thanks,
the
Eddie.
police force.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Good luck.
later.
Chris, come on, 3 questions for $20,000. Chris Walls from Adelaide. He's a photographer. What are you doing these days as a self-employed photographer?
Trying not to photograph weddings.
Yeah. What do you do then?
Very little. Buy cameras,
Yeah.
take photographs, take landscapes.
Landscapes?
I'm just in the process of buying a big tripod head that let me do multiple photographs in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
Like 200 or 300 photographs in one shot, then you stitch them all together. So it's very, very high resolution.
Jeez. And is that digital or on film?
It's digital.
Yeah,
It's all
good
digital
stuff, Chris.
these days.
Okay, 3 questions to go for $20,000. This for $6,000.
Great.
In 2016, which state or territory moved its Labor Day from October to May? A, Queensland. B, ACT. C, New South Wales. D, South Australia.
Don't know. A, Queensland, lock an A.
Lock in A, Queensland. Correct for $6,000. Get this one right, I'll give you $1,000. Get it wrong, and Dane, up you come, mate, to play for $10,000. Here we go. In 2016, marine archaeologists claimed to have found the wreck of Cook's Endeavour in the waters of which country? A, New Zealand. B, USA. C, Brazil. D, France.
Was it New Zealand? I don't think it was Brazil. I don't know where it'd be in France. It's B, USA. Lock in B, please.
Lock in B, USA. It's correct for $10,000. Yeah, the discovery was announced in May 2016. It was renamed the Lord Sandwich, believe it or not, after being the Endeavour, a prison ship in Newport Harbour in Rhode Island, and they're trying to actually raise it at the moment. They think they may have found roughly where it is. It was scuttled by the British in 1778 during the American Revolution battles, and they were trying to block up the harbour.
Yep.
What a terrible fate
waste.
for
What a
the
waste.
Endeavour. We've got to find that, don't we?
Absolutely.
That'd be wonderful. Bad luck, Dane. I hope you took the
Fate
dollar.
for me as well, Eddie.
I hope you got the $1.10, mate, that you weren't going to win any money. But thanks for being part of the
Thanks very
show.
much.
Thanks, Dane.
Thank you.
Hey, Chris, next question is for $20,000. What are you going to do with that?
Buy a motorbike and have a midlife crisis, I reckon.
You might be a bit late for a midlife crisis, mate.
A late crisis.
A late crisis. Okay. Some sort of crisis.
Some sort of crisis.
Let's find out if there are any crises in our news break, and we'll come back and play for $20,000. Chris is in the hot seat for $20,000, wants to buy a motorbike. What sort of motorbike you want to get, mate?
Harley Davidson, of
Big
course.
Harley?
Of course.
Yeah?
No, a little Harley for me.
Oh, get out in the road?
Absolutely.
Good stuff,
I
mate.
love it.
Get a fat boy.
Might get a slim boy.
A slim boy, okay. Good on you, Chris. This is for $20,000.
Fantastic.
What type of production won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 2016? A, stage musical. B, film screenplay. C, one-man play. D, ballet. The Pulitzer Prize for Drama.
Lock in B, film screenplay.
Lock it in?
Yes.
In. Sorry, Chris, that was stage musical.
Oh dear.
For Hamilton.
Hamilton, that's right.
Composed by lyricist Lin-Manuel Miranda. It is the hip-hop musical about Alexander Hamilton, one of the founding fathers of the United States. In 2016, also received 16 Tony Award nominations and is, I reckon without doubt, the great musical of our time. It is
didn't know
absolutely sensational.
Okay.
It's on Broadway at the moment,
Yep.
and Hamilton came away from, actually it was played to Barack Obama in the White House as a one-off scene. And then they extrapolated out from that and has become one of the most successful musicals of all time.
Oh, well.
Bad luck. Sorry about that, Chris.
Thank you,
Dane, bad
everyone.
luck to you as well. But Chris Walls won $1,000. See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone. And Asher is 4.
Yes.
Good on you. Well done, Laura. Let's win $1 million. You ready?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's play Hot Seat. Go.
Thank you.
$100. A succession of connected ideas is referred to by the common expression, what of thought? A, convoy. B, train. C, parade. D, relay.
I think I might lock in B.
Train in, correct, $100. 200. Which of these is the term for a rounded neckline of a T-shirt? A, crew. B, squad. C, gang. D, posse.
I might lock in B. Sorry, A. Lock in A.
I'm sorry, Laura, you said B and we're going to have to lock it. No, A's locked in and correct for $200. Crew neck shirt, rounded, V-neck, of course. Tonight, let's get straight into the action. We want to give away a lot of money tonight, don't we, gang? Yeah, come on. Let's change somebody's life for the better. Let's meet our contestants. And tonight in seat number 1, we have Laura Fitzgerald. Her and her husband both plan to propose to each other on the very same day. Chris Wall's combi broke down in the Moroccan desert, so he stayed with locals while it was all fixed up. Evie Hunter volunteered in a Vietnamese orphanage for children affected by Agent Orange. Stuart Dyer burned off green waste on a total fireban day. The CFA was called. By age 7, Dane Stern could name the capital city and every country's flag. How about that? When Caroline Beattie bumped into Paul McCartney on 7th Avenue, he stopped for a photo and a chat. Paul McCartney. Wow. Come on, Laura, let's go. Hello, Laura Fitzgerald. How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
You're a police officer.
I am.
What rank?
Senior constable.
Senior Constable
Yes.
Laura Fitzgerald
Yes.
of the Queensland Police.
Yes.
Does that mean we'll pay you any winnings in a brown paper bag?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Only that's the old days,
That's
Laura,
the
isn't
old
it?
days,
That
yes.
was when they had the Fitzgerald inquiry.
Yes, yes.
No relation?
No relation,
No
no.
relation. Troy is your husband. G'day, Troy.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
Excellent, thanks.
What do you do
Yourself?
for a living, Troy?
Sales rep.
For?
A company in the building industry.
Come on, mate, give yourself your sales rep. Come on.
Corinthian doors.
What do you do?
Sell doors.
Sell doors. There
Yep.
you go. There's an opening there for somebody. That'll get a run
Very
on
funny.
Triple M. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Laura. Laura, tell me about this. This is a great story. I love this. You wanted to propose to Troy, is that right?
Yes.
And Troy wanted to propose to you. What happened?
Well, I just, thought.
Laura's at the point at the front. $300. What is Australian media personality Molly Meldrum's real first name? A, John. B, Ian. C, Peter. D, Michael.
I think I know this one, but I'm not 100% sure.
10 seconds.
So I think I might pass on this one, Eddie.
Passing. See you, Laura.
Thanks, Eddie.
Catch you later. Bye. Hey, Chris. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Chris Walls
Thank you.
is a photographer, self-employed from Adelaide.
Yep.
He's 64 years of age. You know this one, do you?
I've got an idea.
All right, well, let's get out of the way and then I'll talk to you about your career. What is Australian media personality Molly Meldrum's real first name? John, Ian, Peter, Michael. Famously won $500,000 on this very show.
I saw that. I think I'd like to lock in B, Ian.
Ian, Molly Meldrum is locked in and correct for $300.
Well, this is the guy. I'm not really a sit around and wait for it to happen kind of girl, so I thought, I'm just going to ask him myself. And we had a trip planned to go to Adelaide from Melbourne, and we went along and we went walking along Glenelg Beach, and I thought, this will be a lovely spot. Lo and behold, Troy got down on one knee, and I thought, I think I know what's happening here. And yeah, he proposed to me. I started laughing, and I think he thought, well, what are you laughing for? You know what I'm trying to do here. And I said, no, I'll tell you why. Just keep going. So I let him propose first, and then I showed him a ring that I got for him. And then so we had planned it on the same day.
So you bought him a ring. You were going to
Yes,
actually
I
get
did.
down on bended
Yep,
knee and
yep.
and he did first. And was his ring good enough or?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, that's the way. What about your one? What did you have?
The one he gave me?
Yeah, no, the one. What about the one you were going to give him?
It was a two-tone gold ring. It was lovely.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's pretty handy, Troy. You know that's an emphatic yes when she's got a ring in her pocket as well.
Exactly.
Good stuff.
It was a sure thing.
As a result of that, you've been together for 10 years, married, and Jet is 6.